Good evening and welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with unvarnished truths and highly polished lies. On David Mitchell's team tonight, he's the strictly dancer turned strictly judge. It's Anton Du Beke.
Oh, thank you.
And stand-up comic and Taskmaster star Desiree Burch. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, taking a break from all those deaths in paradise, it's Ralf Little. And a comedian and one half of Meet the Richardsons, it's Lucy Beaumont. And so to round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, they've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction, and Anton is first up.
Ah, right. Bins on. Right.
Can I just check, are they the right glasses? Because you're pausing.
No, I was once asked to host an awards ceremony after being mistaken for someone else.
Was it Rob Brydon? Was it Rob Brydon's son?
Oh, that death in paradise has gone downhill since Ardle left it.
Well, first of all, who was this person?
Well, our esteemed host.
Oh, so it was Rob?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah. OK.
Do you know that you look alike?
Well, I don't know that. I do know this. He's a very good-looking man.
I mean, it's a pleasure being next to the handsomest man on television. That's all I can say.
Thank you very much.
So, talk us through how this mix-up came about, then.
I was at a do, and somebody asked me if I would host this particular awards.
And what were the awards
ceremony.
for?
It was sort of building industry contractors awards thing. Would I go and give out the awards for best cement? I said, "What's the fee?" By the way.
Oh, that's when he thought you were Rob Brydon.
And it was quite considerable, so I took it.
When they thought you were Rob, did you immediately say, "No, I'm not Rob"?
No, I just laughed it off.
Did you did the gig or you didn't?
Yeah, I did the gig.
Did?
Yeah.
I tell you what, when they saw you walk out, there'll be a fair few people saying, "Good God, he's shot up." I had that late growth spurt.
I'd like to know more about the cement. I don't think either of you would be booked for cement. I've done these gigs.
You've done these corporates
I've done
yourself?
Chip Fat.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, the Chip Fat Awards. You haven't done the Chip Fat Awards.
There's a Chip Fat Awards.
I'm stunned you would question my cement awards and then give me chip fat.
I don't believe it.
You don't?
I don't, and I'm really gullible.
Why don't you believe it?
It's the cement for me.
What about you, Ralph? What are you thinking?
I think it's a lie. It's got to be a lie.
OK. Right. You lovely-looking man. Was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
Lucy, you're next.
Thanks. As an adult, I once accidentally took part in an under-12s swimming gala.
David's team.
What happened? How did you end up in the swimming gala?
Well, I went swimming.
Right. At a public swimming baths on a normal day?
It was a council-run swimming baths, actually. And I went in and the pool was empty. But what I did notice was that there were people watching, you know, from the gallery.
Right, yes.
At the top, but no one in the pool.
Right.
So I got in the pool. Do you want to know more?
Yes. At the moment, you're just alone in a swimming pool being watched.
And then a gun went off. Like a swimming gala gun. So the gun went off.
Yeah.
And then just at that minute, a group of under-12s jumped in and I was in the middle of a race.
Hang on, though, hang on. When you arrived in the pool area, right?
Yeah.
You notice the pool is empty.
Yeah.
You notice the gallery of spectators.
Gallery of spectators,
Well,
yeah.
you didn't notice these lurking 12-year-olds.
They weren't there when
They
I got
weren't there.
in.
Do they normally fire the gun before anyone has entered the room or come near the pool?
Well, they must have been there, but I was distracted by the people in the gallery.
So you put a foot in the water, a gun goes off, some 12-year-olds jump in.
Yeah.
What happens then?
Then we'll swim.
You continued with your swim.
I'd paid my money.
And were the kids good swimmers? Were they overtaking you?
Well, when I reached, did a lap and reached the end, someone said that I had come third.
So what happened then, Lucy? Did you get a medal? I mean, how did it all resolve itself?
I think I could have pushed for a medal. I didn't. Basically, I got out and I was annoyed. I was embarrassed.
So what do you think, Anton? What do you think?
I think it could be a lie. In actual fact, I think it is a lie.
What about you, Desiree?
I mean, I feel very deeply in my bones that it's a lie.
To be honest, I was feeling more credulous. It can be disorientating walking out from the changing rooms into a swimming pool. Yeah.
It can be disorientating walking out of a changing room to a swimming pool.
I like the fact that you left that really mysterious, sort of... You aborted the anecdote. You went, I once...
Yeah, well,
yes.
To be honest...
Whoa! What did you do, David?
I'll tell you, but to be honest, I was worried I'd told the researchers for this show and it was going to crop up later in the series.
Oh, I see.
I got changed for swimming at a swimming bath, and I didn't know the layout of the place very well, and I just sort of walked out in my trunks and barefoot into some badminton courts.
Wow! 16 years? We're running out of stuff, and you just throw that away.
Yeah. OK, do you still think lie?
Yeah, but go with your gut.
Lie, we're going lie.
OK, they're saying it's a lie. Lucy, was it a lie or was it in fact true?
It was true.
Wow.
Yes, it's true. Lucy really did take part in a children's swimming gala. Desiree, you're next.
When New Kids on the Block announced they were splitting up, I was so distraught, I was sent home from school for the day on compassionate leave.
These two.
What year did New Kids on the Block split up?
They split up when I was 13, so this would have been 1992.
And can you name one of their albums?
New Kids on the Block.
And was the second one called New Kids on the Block too?
No, it was called Hangin' Tough.
That was another one of their songs.
It was.
There might be some people watching, some
I
of
doubt
the...
it.
Who don't know. They're not perhaps au fait with New Kids. So let's have a look. There, look at that.
Yeah. Desiree, can you name them?
Danny, Donnie, John, Joe, and Jordan.
No, that's Donald Duck's nephews. Did you go to school knowing the news?
No, I found out it went around during in between second and third period.
This was pre-internet.
I mean, it doesn't take the internet. All it takes is passing people in class. There's somebody crying by their lockers. You're like, what's wrong? And they're like, New Kids broke up.
And then you said, can I go home?
I mean...
So, Desiree, you hear the word.
Yes.
Which teacher do you go to? How do you approach them? How does it go?
So, basically, by the time I got into third period, there were already girls that I'd seen early in their day who had gone home.
Wow.
And, I was upset, but I wasn't, so upset until I realized that it was a good way to go home. I realized if I could work up enough emotion, if I could go, I don't know how I'm going to make it through the rest of the lesson. Most people don't want to deal with a girl crying.
Yeah.
Basically, the teacher sent me to the nurse. The nurse
The
called
nurse?
Yeah.
For tears?
Yes. That's the first line of defense is the
How
nurse.
How stupid was your teacher that they didn't know what the water coming out of your eyes was? You need to see a nurse!
All right, so what... Look, she's seen...
What is she, Rob?
She seems...
The suspense is killing me. She. Are you auditioning for Open All Hours?
She seems to have been very honest, in my opinion.
Well, she has been very honest.
Now, what do you think?
Lucy?
Oh, I don't know. I'm more... What do you think?
That's a good, decisive decision.
What's your... You do this for a living, don't you? What the...
What do you think? Do you do this for a living?
Do you mean sift through evidence and make a deduction? Because that's not my actual job.
The part you play?
Yes.
Oh, you mean him? I thought you meant me. I genuinely thought you meant that I do this for a living. Oh, you mean him? That's even more bizarre.
Yeah. Fred does it for a living. What do you do?
Death in Paradise.
And are you a detective?
It's not a documentary, Lucy.
OK. What's it going to be?
I think it's true.
True. I think what Ralph thinks.
Right. What are you going to say, Lee?
Well, we're going to go with D.I. Ralph.
We're saying it's true. OK, so Desiree, they all think it's true. Was it true or was it a lie?
It was, in fact, a lie.
Very well done. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Helen. So, Lucy, what is Helen to you?
This is my old neighbour, Helen, although for 2 years I mistakenly called her Brenda.
Ralph, how do you know Helen?
This is Helen. I once got a kid sent off in a football match after using her as VAR.
And finally, Lee, what is your relationship with Helen?
This is Helen. She is the teacher I had to apologise to after I accidentally sent my daughter to school with a dead gerbil in her bag.
So there we have it. David, where will you start?
OK, so, Lucy, you called her Brenda for 2 years?
Yeah.
And how did you come up with the name Brenda?
Brenda was the name of her chicken. I'd heard Helen talk about Brenda.
As if she was talking about herself in the third person. Like, Brenda's a winner. Brenda's not going to take any more of this. Brenda's laid an egg.
She laid lots of eggs.
Right.
And that's how we met, because Helen brought Brenda's eggs round to me.
Right,
So she said, these are Brenda's eggs, and then I've thought, oh, do you know Brenda's a lovely woman?
It's an odd way of referring to your own property. This is David's cup of tea. You didn't twig that she didn't mean herself.
I think she talked about Brenda more than she talked about herself.
Right. So just her repeated use of the word Brenda just made you say, well, she must be called Brenda.
Yeah, but that got me into some difficult situations.
Oh,
Go on, tell us all.
Well, when it was Helen's 60th, I wrote a birthday card to Brenda.
So you knew her well enough to get her a card for her birthday, but not her name.
Can you repeat that?
I mean, you knew her well enough to know it was her birthday, and you didn't know her name.
Had you ever heard the name Helen? Do you think that Helen was the chicken?
Yeah, what did you think the chicken was called?
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
Well, I've been here a while. I thought I'd come up with something useful.
This birthday, when it was her 60th, you wrote the card, addressed it to Brenda. Was there a party? Did you attend?
There was a party.
Oh, and did you go?
Yeah.
When did you twig that she's called Helen?
When they started eating Brenda.
Another neighbour rang and said, you've been at the party calling Helen the name of her chicken.
That's a confident thing to phone you up and say, isn't it?
Oh, she's a confident neighbour.
What's her name?
Rover.
And then, once you were illuminated as to your error, tell us about the next time you saw Helen.
Well, I rang her.
You rang her?
And I said, I'm so sorry, I've been calling you the name of your chicken.
And how did she respond?
That's when she realised she had the right person this time.
No, she didn't mind, and she said, it's a lovely card, and I don't mind that it says Brenda in it.
All right, who would you like to quiz next?
Ralph.
Yes.
You used Helen as what?
I once got a kid sent off in a football match after using Helen as VAR.
Okay. So, now, I actually know. Stereotypically, I shouldn't know what that means, but I do. Using video technology to determine something that happens too quickly for the human eye.
Exactly.
Video-assisted referee.
All right. Thank you, person in Rob's ear. OK, so what is this match?
It's the Chertsey Town under-11s football match, league game.
Are you under 11 at this point?
No, I was watching my friend's kid play, my friend Barney.
And what happened?
Well, they were playing against Slough, which is a relatively tense game. It's not quite a local derby, but they're both good teams and they were vying for, like, top of the league. And
to be fair, all under-11 games are derbies. You don't travel to Aberdeen for a game. They're all pretty close to each other.
There was a lot of rivalries, my point.
Yeah.
So it was quite an important game. And the defender for Slough handballed in the penalty area, very, very obviously. And the referee, for some reason, didn't see it, but everyone on the touchline did, and everyone went absolutely spare. And it was one of those slightly embarrassing things where all the adults care a lot more than the actual kids do on the pitch.
So how did Helen become... How did Helen assist with the VAR?
Well, she was just by the side of the pitch pecking for corn, and Helen was videoing it. So I went, hold on. I ran onto the pitch and said, ref, come and look at this. The ref saw it, saw that the kid had handballed it, and sent the kid off.
Sent him off?
Sent him off.
I love the idea that he started his story by saying some of the other parents take it too seriously. Running on with the phone. Look at it!
That's quite harsh for a handball, isn't it? Sending off,
It was deliberate in the penalty area.
And that is the rule. If it's deliberate in the penalty area, you get sent off.
Yeah, and at 10 years old, that's an important lesson to learn, David.
I mean, I agree with you. I would say the clue's in the name, football.
Right, would you like to take any time now asking Lee about his claim?
OK.
Just recap, because it was a while ago.
This is Helen. She's the teacher that I had to apologise to when I accidentally sent my daughter to school with a dead gerbil in her bag.
How did this come about?
Well, my daughter has a gerbil. Mm-hmm. Well, had.
Yeah. And how did the gerbil die?
I'm not sure. All I know is that CPR didn't help. That's my wife's name. So I woke up, I went to wake my daughter up.
And you went to wake the gerbil up, and you couldn't?
I don't wake the gerbil up, he gets up whenever he wants.
Right. And in this case, it was never again.
Well, usually the gerbil was up, and then I thought, oh, he's having a bit of a lie in there. He doesn't usually sleep on his back with his legs in the air.
So how did that gerbil then wind up in your daughter's rucksack on the way to school?
Because, to comfort her, I said, we'll give him a proper burial tonight in the garden. But I was worried about the time, and also I thought she'd get very upset in the garden burying him, so I said, we'll do it after school, when you get back. We said exactly the same about her nan. And funny enough, the same thing, I remember thinking, she doesn't usually sleep on her back with her legs and arms in the air. And I said, look, what I'll do is I'll put him in this little Tupperware container, and then tonight we'll bury him when you get back from school. And then I took the Tupperware container downstairs, ready to do that, and of course, sandwiches were made, but we've only got one type of Tupperware container, we've got lots of them, but they're those sort of blue ones. You know, you can't see through.
All right, you can't see through at all. You can't see the sort of the vague sense of, rather than sandwiches, the corpse of a rodent. So there they are, the two identical containers.
Two identical containers.
Like the domed dishes in that episode of Fawlty Towers.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what was really worrying was we had the health inspector due round.
So what was the first you heard of it? When did you first know something had gone awry?
When you were burying some sandwiches later in the day.
The first I heard of it was when the teacher phoned me up, Helen.
Oh,
Brenda.
Yeah. That's the link, isn't it?
That's the link, well done. I said, my pet's died. She said, ooh, I hope it's that cheetah, then you can skin it and I can wear it on your show. And I said, no. Are they told not to laugh or is she angry? She rang me and she said, it's Miss, and you're not going to believe this, but it's genuinely true, Miss Fowler. Genuinely true.
Is it?
Chicken connect. Yeah. Well, you say, is it? It can't be true if you're telling the truth. Work it out, Lucy. That means you're telling us it's a lie.
Miss Fowler. It's Miss Fowler here.
Miss Fowler rang me up and said, your daughter's in tears. And I said, right, what's happened? And she said, well, she went for lunch and the other kids, you know, it was the usual stuff, Baby Bell, Ribena, and you've gone with dead gerbil. And then she said the key word that made me feel as a bad father. She said, again. She knew, obviously, my daughter knew what had happened. Mm-hmm. But she was traumatised, absolutely traumatised. And she's now in care.
Did she eat it?
Did she eat it?
Did she eat it?
Well, she didn't eat it, because she's not a lunatic.
Did she eat it? Right, we need an answer. So, David's team is Helen, Lucy's misnamed mate, Ralph's replacement referee, or Lee's traumatised teacher.
Well...
Lee.
You think it's Lee?
Lee, I'm desperate for it to be Lee.
Yeah. And she does look like she could be a teacher. Like, when he made that joke, she did the official teacher, that's not funny look.
Yes.
She gave us the it's your own time you're wasting look, didn't she?
What about Lucy?
Well, Lucy asked Lee if his was true, so I'm pretty much ruling her out.
Brenda the chicken. What about Ralph?
Well, there's a lot of detail there.
Yeah.
Chertsey, Slough, that I can believe the anger of the parents and getting it all out of proportion, and, you know, this is obviously why football needs to be banned. I think it's Ralph.
You think it's right. Ralph? Right. Helen, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Helen, and Lucy called me Brenda.
Yes, Helen is Lucy's misnamed mate. Thank you very much, Helen. Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lies, and we start with... It's David.
My local greasy spoon has named one of their all-day breakfasts...
Sometimes you could sound really posh, don't you?
My local...
I think we're going to go with lie.
My local greasy spoon has named one of their all-day breakfasts after my regular order. Now, for just £7.99, anyone can enjoy Hungry David's Mushroom Madness.
Please, team.
Wow. Can you tell us what a Mushroom Madness is, please?
The Mushroom Madness is 4 large fried, you know, like the large fried mushrooms.
Oh, I don't like them.
Yeah. It has rotational symmetry. That's the key thing.
Right.
4 of them, and 2 fried eggs between the 4 mushrooms of madness.
Yeah.
And then and then diagonal bacon over the top of the mushrooms, and toast on the side.
So you know these mushrooms?
Yeah.
Did you ask that it has to be 4?
I asked.
And do you ask for the layout, or do you start positioning it like that?
I initially started positioning it,
Yeah.
and I got chatting to the guy that works there.
Sorry, whoa. You made small talk with a stranger?
Yes.
Come on, David.
Well, remember, this could be a lie.
Oh, yes.
So you were brought a breakfast, a normal breakfast, and then you...
Ruined it.
Built it on...
Now, I ordered the items. You know how they have various set item things you can go for, or you can just say, I'll have this, this and this. Well, my this, and this has become a set item.
What's it called?
David's... It's called Hungry David's Mushroom Madness.
Just remind us of the layout of this meal.
You want me to remember the name, remember the layout? This is just something true that happened to me. There's the 4 mushrooms, a bit sort of like sombrero-y. You know, like enormous grey...
Yes.
Not enormous, very, very small. But enormous for a mushroom, small for a hat. And... Oh, something else I was going to say. I can't remember now.
There was something else I was going to say. I can't remember. Wonderful stuff from David Mitchell. Vintage stuff.
And that's why we didn't get recommissioned. I can trace it back to that one moment. But David said there was something else I was going to say. I just can't remember.
Wouldn't that be a ballsy trailer for the show? This week's what I did. I was going to say something else, but anyway. And then at 8 o'clock...
OK. What do you think, Ralph?
I don't believe for a second that David Mitchell goes into a Greasy Spoon cafe.
What if he just thinks it's greasy?
It's actually a 2-Michelin-starred French restaurant.
It lost its star last year and now he calls it the Greasy Spoon.
Are you saying I don't know whether something's greasy? I do know. I can detect grease.
Right, it's time to decide.
Has he given you any feedback on how it's going, this dish? How's it going? Yeah, we're not sold many, David. We're thinking of dropping the David. So you think it's...
I think it's a lie. He checked his card twice.
What do you think, Lucy?
I think whatever Ralph thinks.
Lie? I think it's a lie. It's a lie.
You're saying it's a lie. Well, David, was it a lie or was it actually all true?
It was, in fact, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. David doesn't have a breakfast named after him. Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that Lee's team have won by 3 points to 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.